In commemoration of Black History Month, over 50 students attended Toldo Hall at the University of Windsor to learn about the history of Black nurses in Canada. Karen Flynn, the guest speaker, is a professor of women and gender studies at the University of Illinois. Flynn, author of Beyond the Glass Ceiling, Black Canadian Nurses 1940 to 1970, shared some of the research and narrations in her book. She says when people think of Black history, they need to think of it in a broader perspective.
Here, the women that I focused on in my book is a part of that history. And history doesn't have to be about a sort of like great white men or great white women, but that these women, as trailblazers, they have contributed to this history that is Canadian history, but also women's history as well, and sort of Black history. Because oftentimes when we talk about Black history, there's a sort of incessant need to focus on sort of Black men. But that these everyday women, right, nurses, right, the fact that we have a history in this country of exclusionary policies, they broke those barriers, that story is important.
Simarjit Sahuta, an attendee, said it's important to understand the history of Canadians from all backgrounds.
Contribution to building this country from all ethnicities is important, that we do understand, but it is equally important because when your spaces, public spaces, are restricted just due to color of your skin, it becomes more important, and all history and all narrative becomes dominant with the dominant discourses and color. So it is important for us to know what did people of color do in this country.
Flynn became emotional as she introduced the first Black nurses of Windsor and Chatham who were among the audience and whose struggles were documented in her book. I'm Zeinab Dabaja, reporting for MediaPlex News Now.